Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Power Up 365. How are you guys doing this morning? I just wanted to do this video as I'm sitting here looking out at the window in Santon, and as they're building buildings and the traffic, and you know, I'm I'm about hours or days away from achieving something that was only a dream. It was only a dream a few years ago, a few months ago. And I'm thinking, as I'm waiting and people are landing all over the world and things are happening due to the persistent that we've been working on this deal for months. And it's just been tough. It's just been tough. And I'm thinking now as I'm looking at this and said, you know what? I could have made an easier choice. I could have made an easier choice to not have gone this route, okay? To not have gone this route. And I'm thinking, was everything worth it that myself and my team went through? So there's a few of us who went through and we put everything into this deal and we believed in it. And as I'm thinking about this, I'm wondering, where are you right now in your life? Are you busy looking for the dream? Do you have a dream that you are busy working on right now? And maybe there's a bit of doubt. Maybe there's a bit of doubt right now in your life and saying, is this worth it? Am I willing to pay the price? And I just want to be real with you guys. It's great. Let's motivate, let's power up, but let's not be naive about the sacrifice. I mean, success doesn't just come easy. Success happens when you step up into it. When you say, I am going for this. And when you're willing to tell the world, and sometimes the first people you tell in your life is the people closest to you, the people who love you the most. And it doesn't go down with them. It doesn't go down with them. And it's not because they don't want you to be successful. It's not because of jealousy and all that. It's because of fear. It's because of fear of success. What happens if this doesn't work? What will they say? What will the people say? And over the last week, I've seen these youngsters playing the CFO case study competition, and I'm just sitting here and I'm having a moment and just thinking how tough for me 2018 and 19 has been, with ups and downs, deaths in the families, circumstances, willing to play a bigger game. Every single morning, I have something on my board and saying, how big is the game you're playing, Johnny? How big is the game you're playing? And I don't want to live my life in regrets. And when you have defined your life and the bigger game you play, the more people you serve and help, the more people will be benefit through the bigger game you play. Is it really a choice? If you really understand that design and universe has blessed you with gifts and potential for you to play a bigger game, and you got to play the big game in your life, whatever you are right now. So whatever you got to do right now, think of it. What happens if you don't do it? What will change in your life? Picture your life 1 year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if you don't do what you've got in mind to do, if you don't go after the dream. And a good dream is something, when you think of it, you get excited about it. You're excited of what's about to happen. You're excited about what you're going to achieve. You're excited about how it's going to make you feel in achieving that dream. That's a good sign. That's a good sign that you must probably on the right track. What's a bad sign? If I don't do anything in my life, if I don't change, if I don't go for it, how does my life look like 1 year from now? What am I doing? Where am I living? What am I driving? Who's my friends? Where have I gone on holiday? How many people have I served? How many people can I reach? These are the questions that are important, because family is important, providing for them is important. Living a life is important. Being happy is important. Being fulfilled is important. Growing and contribution is important. Now, if you're going to carry on living the life that you're doing now and it doesn't change, then maybe you got to be real that you actually know what needs to be done. You just are fearful. You're stuck in fear, and fear is coming from something else out of your mind. It's coming from, what happens if I don't make this? How much will I lose? What will they say about me? All these fear things that come into your mind, and that has nothing to do with you. That's them. That is the outside world imposing on you. You've got to decide for yourself. You've got to be a leader. You've got to step up into your greatness. You've got to say, this is my dream, this is my life, and this is what I want to do. And if you don't want to do it, own that also. Whatever you're going to do, if you're going to step up, if you're going to be fulfilled and happy where you are with what you've achieved at the age you are, great. But own it. Own it. The number one thing people, when they come to the end of their lives, is regret. They should have done that deal. They should have gone for it. Look at that guy, because that guy's living a great life because he was willing to take the risk. As I sit here hours away from closing one of the biggest transactions of my life, I'm grateful, but I want to tell you it was so hard. It was difficult. And it was, people laughed and people said it will never work and that, and we just kept on going. And I want you, wherever you are, I hope this message reaches you, and just keep on going. Believe in yourself. Go after the dream that you believe is blessed upon you by universe, by God. It's your design. It's who you're meant to be. Understand the emotions and feelings you feel when you think of that dream. Understand the regret and upset and despair when you think of not going for that dream. And today, step up into that dream. Thank you very much, guys. This is John Eliades, your success strategist, and I will see you at the top. Cheers, bye.